Alright guys, hello, Judy-Ann here from Just8ate.com. Now today is Thanksgiving. What are you grateful for? Go ahead and leave a comment down below of what you're grateful for. Now today I know you're here to see how I make my green bean casserole. Now footnote here, or asterisk mark or whatever, I don't use canned soup. I make my own version of canned soup for the green bean casserole, and so that's what I'm going to show you. But on the side note, I have tried all kinds of variations of Thanksgiving. I guess that's like one of the things of being a former foster youth. I've had all kinds of different ways of trying to have Thanksgiving, and what has been consistent in my life is trying to have that green bean casserole. And so that is why it's so meaningful to me when I have that on the Thanksgiving dinner table. Now, that being said, I've had the Filipino version of the Thanksgiving dinner. I've had the Japanese version of a Thanksgiving dinner and the Italian version of the Thanksgiving dinner. But most of all, I've had the whole traditional big Thanksgiving dinner as well. When we had big, like a family of us of 20, 25 on a big long table, and had 3 birds and a ham and like Jello pudding. I don't know, maybe you guys have seen or heard of this before. I guess it's a traditional American dish to have on a Thanksgiving dinner plate or dinner table, and it's the carrot Jello dish. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you know what I'm talking about, go ahead and comment down below and let me know if you like that Jello carrot dish that I'm talking about. But anywho, so one of my tricks is, I don't know if I already said it, I think I said it already, I make my own little soup that goes with the green bean casserole. And so anywho, let's go ahead and hit the kitchen and try cook the green bean casserole.
Yeah.
And so the ingredients for the green bean casserole I have right here: 2 tablespoons of flour. We have heavy whipping cream, 4 ounces, so it's half a cup. We're gonna have a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese, grated, green beans, cut, that looks like this, half a stick of butter for TBSP, a dash of garlic salt, and I like Italian seasoning, and then we have 1 cup of milk. I have 2% milk in my house, but whatever milk you have is great. All right, so this is all the stuff that you need. Let's get the show on the road. So we're melting the butter. Okay, so now that we have our butter kind of melted down like this, we're gonna go ahead and just saute these bad boys. Add the onions. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have my handy dandy tool here. Watch out! And yep, just like that. I know it's super buttery, but I'm kind of like making my own little roux, right? So, but add a little bit of the milk, but I'm gonna let it sweat it out a little bit. Okay, and so now that the pan is kind of bubbly like this, and onions sweating with the butter for all of my adulting friends. When they're like, hey, how do you make this? Make a video for it, you know? And I'm just like, okay. And I use terminologies and they're like, oh, what's that? So as the onion is sweating, this is how it looks like when an onion's sweating. The onions are kind of translucent. You can see the bubbles here. So that's when you're like, okay, let's add a little bit of milk. I'm not gonna dump it all at once. We're just gonna like splash here and there. So I put half a cup in there right now. And we're just gonna stir it very gently Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic sauce. 2 sprinkles, right? 1, 2. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the Italian. Whoa, can you see that? No. Okay, now, can you see it? Italian seasoning. Just a dash here. Hey, that one you could see better, right? Because it's peppery looking. So just like that. And then go ahead and stir a little bit here. And it's on low heat. You're like, why do you put Italian seasoning? Trust me, I just like it that way. I like pepper on the table, so it's up to you if you want to put pepper in it while you have it on the Thanksgiving table or Christmas. I make this for both holidays because I'm the only one that likes this stuff. So, well, everyone has a spoonful, but I already told you guys that, right? So, anywho, now we're gonna put some flour, but we're just gonna put it in slowly. It's flour, and I'm using the miso soup cover bowl. This is like a sushi soy sauce plate bowl thing. Anyways, so we're gonna grab flour. Just gonna sprinkle it in. I don't want to dump the whole thing or else it's gonna get clumpy, and I don't like it clumpy. So you just kind of gradually put it in. Hey, if I'm making a mess in the kitchen, that means I'm having fun in the kitchen, right? Can I get an amen? Anyways, saute lightly, and then it thickens right away, and I actually like it thick. If it's gotten a little thick, then you add more milk. I like to put it in stages. I don't know, I just do. Hey, so go ahead and comment down below of what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish. We're gonna gradually put in our flour. So what's really interesting is if you don't have flour, this is an Asian household, and so we have mochiko. You're like, what's that? For those that know, good for you. For those that don't know, let me tell you. So mochiko is kind of like a flour, pretty much. It's a rice flour. So mochiko works the same as a regular flour. Just FYI. You mix it in like this, and so, oh, it's getting thick already. You see that? That's when you add another thing of milk, and you just keep on stirring. Okay, so now you can see how thick this has become. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my milk here, just like that. And then now we're gonna add the flour, 2 tablespoons. But you just gradually put it in here, and you just kind of keep on stirring. You just keep on repeating the process. Anywho, so go ahead and keep on stirring like this, and here we go. Now, mind you, we're gonna go ahead and put in the heavy cream now, gradually, of course. Ooh, that is heavy. Yum. If you don't want the heavy, oops, dang, I'm missing. I'm not in the kitchen. If you don't want the heavy cream, you just want to do strictly milk, then I'll go ahead and just 1.5 cup of milk, you know. If you don't have heavy whipping cream, or you just never buy that, that's fine. Ooh, and this is I call it like a roux or cream of onion soup. That's pretty much it, because you know green bean casseroles are traditionally known to be using the Campbell's good canned soup, cream of mushroom soup, right? And you just kind of use that soup and then put it all over the green beans. But then I started making my own cream of mushroom soup, and then you know my husband's like, no, I don't like mushrooms, so we end up making it with onions instead, and it's as good. So I put the whole bag of the cut green beans in here, and now I'm just stirring it in and let it, you know, do its magic. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put the Italian seasoning again, just another dash, just on like top, just like that. And then we're gonna go and stir this guy in, and the heat again is on low medium. Now we're gonna dash a little bit of the Parmesan, just a little bedazzle, bam. Bam. Oh my goodness. Who used to watch Emerald Lagasse? Oh my gosh. I'm not saying his name right, I don't think. But I used to watch that show. Oh my goodness. I used to love the whole bam, bam thing, you know? If you know who he is, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you know who I'm referring to. Bam, bam. So now I'm going to stir this guy in like this. So we're going to go ahead and cover this up. So we're going to let it sit with the lid on it for like a good 2 to 3 minutes. But again, the heat is on really low, and let it do its magic when it's covered. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes and we're back to open this guy up. All right. So, like I said, normally green bean casseroles, right, are in the oven, but I like to do mine on the stove top because it's faster. And sometimes if you have a bird in the oven, I don't want to open my oven, and I don't have one oven, you know. I don't have a big mass kitchen, so everything else usually gets done on the stovetop. So this is why I like my green bean casserole this way. And I don't necessarily like the crunchy onions on top. And I don't, I know you could buy it already made, so you just have to like sprinkle on top, but I'm kind of funny about that because it has all kinds of I don't know, chemicals in there that I'm just trying to stay away from. And so this is why I'm trying to do everything from scratch as much as I could. I know I use a frozen bag of green beans, but that's the only way I do it. So I'm trying to stay away from like all those ingredients that you cannot, what is the word, pronounce, you know. So I'm trying to stay away from that. And plus, it just tastes good this way. Anyways, if you want that extra crunch though, I do suggest to put this in a baking dish, maybe when the bird is out, and put breadcrumb on top, and then spray in or melted butter on top, and then bake it for until it's golden brown. Okay, so this is a taste test, since you know we're going to be having this on our dinner plates when all the family arrives. So anywho, this is why it's a small dish, so I could just give it a taste test for you guys. Wow. It's tasty, and it like comes with all these memories, you know, of good memories I'm talking about. Just good Thanksgiving, kind of feeling the love from the table, visiting everybody, and having good food together. Yep. So, comment down below if you would ever try this dish. Alright guys. This was good. I hope you liked it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button and that bell. Ding ding. Share this recipe if you have family and friends that would like to try this out. All right guys, I really appreciate you watching. Like always, expand your mind, explore your palate, and let's keep chasing the flavor, my eaters. See you in the next video. I'm going to be doing a shout out next from my last uploaded video. Stay tuned. Did you know that we did a cookbook? Check out our link in the description box below. And remember friends,
expand your mind, explore your palate, and let's keep chasing the flavor, my eaters.
See you in the next video. See you in the next video.